Good morning. Welcome to Church on the Net. Today I'm going to ask you for some prayer because my eye is still blurry, which means I'm going to have probably another injection because it's not clearing up. But with that aside, I appreciate it. So what I want to talk to you today is something I think that is something that's on the mind of everyone who lives here in the United States and around the world too, as it seems to be getting worse and worse. I want to look at 2 Chronicles 7:14, which says, "If my people, who are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray, and turn and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and heal their lands." And it goes on a little bit more. But God gives us 4 criteria to have our lands healed. And I think this also speaks to us as individuals, as people. If we're called by His name, if we will humble ourselves and pray, turn from our wicked ways. How hard is that to do? How hard is it to seek His face? We don't have time to even spend 5 minutes in the Word sometimes, or we make it an afterthought. But we focus on everything else in our lives, our businesses, our bodies, our health. And the one thing that's going to sustain us the most, we don't give much credence to. What needs to change? What needs to change in our world? But in order for it to change in our world, it has to start with us. Are you called a Christian? Do you want that gift of heaven? Do you want eternal life? Do you want all those things? You have to accept Him, that's for sure. But if you're called by His name and you want healing in your lands, in your business, in your life, then you need to pray. You need to humble yourselves. We need to humble ourselves. We need to pray. We need to turn from our wicked ways and seek His face, because that's so hard to do. I give it to you today to see what you'll do with it. I am so thankful to live in the U.S., and a lot of people don't like it. People don't like the U.S. and they make fun of it, or our politics is way too in the public mind out there, public eye. But we are the freedom to worship the way we want to and how we want to, which can be good and can be bad. But God doesn't have to always be supporting the U.S. when they don't support Him, and when we don't honor Him, and we aren't a nation under God anymore. So individually, we need to do that. We need to be able to stand up for Christ. But as a whole, as a nation, we need to humble ourselves and seek His face. Turn from our wicked ways. Pray. And it's not done through anything else but by the name of Jesus Christ. That's the way it is. Just the way it is. I hope you have a blessed Sunday. Don't forget to support us if you can. God bless you, and keep us in your prayers. Keep our ministry in your prayers. Keep me, please, in your prayers with all these physical things going on. But we also have some guys that are out there that are looking for, that are almost homeless, or they're suffering with some other things, or they're sick. I just pray you keep our guys up in your prayers too. Have a great Sunday.